Whispers from the Attic. Chapter 1. The Forgotten Room. The old Victorian house loomed before me, its Gothic facade a stark reminder of the turmoil I'd left behind in the city. A year of chaos and heartbreak had taken its toll on my mind, and now, at 20, I craved peace, solace in the familiar embrace of my childhood home. My parents' divorce had forced me to return here temporarily while they hammered out their differences, hoping time would heal the wounds. But as I stepped inside, the creaky floorboards beneath my feet echoed with a different kind of unease, the unsettling feeling that something was watching me from the shadows. The attic had always been a sanctuary, a place where I could escape the world's clamor and lose myself in daydreams amidst trunks and forgotten heirlooms. Today, however, it felt oppressive as the door groaned open under my weight. Dust swirled in sunbeams filtering through grimy windows that hadn't seen the light of day in years. Cobwebs clung to everything like wispy curtains. As I ventured deeper, a strange object caught my attention amidst the chaos. Dusty and forgotten on an old wooden trunk, a diary with a cover adorned by intricate silver filigree. It must have belonged to someone who'd lived here long before us. Curiosity propelled me forward, fingers brushing against the aged pages as they opened at random entries. The handwriting was elegant, yet erratic. Each entry spoke of whispers in the night, shadows dancing along walls, and an unshakable sense of being watched. The author penned these secrets under a name, Evelyn, and I recognized it. My great Aunt Evelyn. A chill crept up my spine. She'd passed away before I was born. Flipping to the end, her final words left me breathless. The whispers grow louder now. They speak of ancient evils and doorways between worlds. Fear not the darkness that awaits, but know it is coming. I shall be buried with secrets. Evelyn's tales blurred into legend at family gatherings. The stuff of spooky stories told around the fire when adults wanted to frighten children. Now, in this decaying attic space, her words pulsed with an otherworldly allure. I closed the book, shaking my head. It was just a relic of times past, meaningless relics from another era. Yet that night, as I drifted off, the wind carried more than the familiar rustle of branches outside. It spoke in hushed tones, carrying Evelyn's name on its breath. Shadows danced at the edges of vision when I woke, and then light from a lamp flickered with no hand. Whispers, real or imagined, echoed through my room long after dawn broke. The eerie sensation persisted throughout the day, a presence that seemed to follow me. I pushed it aside as exhaustion or lingering stress from the past year's upheaval. That evening, while unpacking in the dim attic light, a gust of wind swept through and rustled pages from Evelyn's diary. Pages now fluttered like ghostly wings before landing at my feet with an unnerving finality. "Let me see," I murmured aloud, opening to a random entry. Strange symbols adorned the page, unlike anything in the Latin or hieroglyphics I studied. The room felt electric, as if someone was watching from behind those cobweb-shrouded trunks. I glanced over my shoulder. Empty space greeted me. Flickering light cast long shadows that appeared to crawl. I shut the book, but couldn't shake the feeling Evelyn's words carried weight, resonating with a truth beyond mere fantasy. Darkness gathered in corners while an unsettling hum filled my ears, then ceased. In days that followed, strange events layered themselves upon each other. Doors creaked open of their own accord. Unexplained shadows darted at the edge of sight, and the whispers intensified. I tried to brush it off as the house settling. Yet every night, Evelyn's voice whispered in my dreams, urging me forward into secrets best left buried. Chapter 2. Whispers in the Night. The attic had become my refuge from reality, the only place where these inexplicable events unfolded before my eyes. A hidden journal entry spoke of a secret room, concealed behind a false bookshelf. My hands trembled as I searched for it, dust piling high around me. It was there, hidden amongst books, locked with rusted iron hinges that yielded to my trembling touch. Inside, a trunk lay shrouded in tattered silk. Evelyn's cryptic messages adorned the walls, the veil between, and strange symbols matched those from her diary. As I lifted the trunk's lid, an acrid smell of decay wafted out, carrying with it whispers that felt like cold breaths on my neck. Tattered fabric entombed something dark, a leather-bound book. It opened with a sigh, revealing journal entries dated decades ago, penned in a flowing script I recognized, Evelyn's own. Her words spoke of the other side, a realm where darkness lurked and souls roamed between worlds. I read until night fell. The room grew cold as stone. Shadows moved along the walls, their edges sharp with an unnatural intelligence. An unsettling wind carried the faintest voice, singing a haunting melody that wove into my dreams, filling them with nightmares of Evelyn's tales. During the day, I pored over her journals, uncovering stories of rituals performed in this very house, a supposed pact between love and evil. My fingers left bruises on the pages as they blurred with each passing night. Whispers escalated from mere murmurs to a cacophony that filled my mind, a chorus urging me forward. In sleep, I dreamed of Evelyn leading me through dark corridors, beckoning closer. Awakening drenched in sweat, I searched for answers and found a sketch among her papers, a labyrinthine path to an unknown door. The attic door slammed shut behind me as if drawn by unseen hands, trapping me within. Evelyn's words had become my guide. I traced the path with trembling fingers, tracing lines that seemed to pulse. A hidden panel swung open with a long, repressed creak. Behind it lay another room, musty and untouched since decades past, a doorless void. The abyss called out to me, beckoning like an invisible hand. Unnerved, I backed away, but the shadows had grown too bold to ignore. One night, they coalesced into a figure standing at my shoulder. With each passing day, Evelyn's spirit seemed closer than ever before, a guardian or something sinister. The dreams grew vivid. Evelyn's guidance lured me toward a buried truth. I stood before that void once more, the abyss seeming to yawn open like an insatiable maw. In the midst of this turmoil, a rickety ladder materialized between my feet. Evelyn whispered, "Come." There was no turning back now. Chapter 3. The Echoes of Yesterday. The ladder collapsed beneath me as I descended into darkness. A musty air filled my lungs when I landed upon spongy carpet, a room cloaked in an eerie glow emanating from the walls. Here, Evelyn's tales had become reality. Rituals, incantations, and forbidden lore spilled from ancient texts. Shadows coalesced as a figure in black lace. It beckoned me closer. In that moment, all I wanted was to unearth my family's dark secrets before they consumed me. The room transformed into the labyrinth Evelyn drew, each step leading deeper into buried truths. A tombstone with Evelyn's name adorned a stone pedestal, The inscription, "Lest sleepers wake." A door slid open, away back home. But in the darkness, her ethereal voice echoed, "Run." I didn't look back until an icy hand clutched mine, Evelyn's. We traversed through shadows and hidden rooms to an ancient tome buried in a wooden chest. I opened it, the ritual of binding souls to love, a pact sealed by blood that my own family had made long ago. Despair clung to every word, yet Evelyn whispered, "Know the truth." In her spirit form, she led me to a room filled with artifacts, ancient spells and rituals practiced by my forebears. The line between reality blurred. Evelyn vanished as suddenly as she appeared. The last entry spoke of a key needed to sever curses, the one binding our family's soul to darkness. I held it, a relic forged in blood, its surface inscribed, "To free them all." In the secret room, the abyss pulsed with an otherworldly energy. Evelyn awaited beside a ritual circle. My fate was sealed as the last heir of that pact. Biding the right, I stepped into shadows and the void, bound to both love and darkness. As the last leaf fell from her bookshelf, a door slammed shut behind me, and I tumbled forward. I was alone with the abyss. From the other side, Evelyn's voice bid me close my eyes, the ritual complete. In that moment of dread, I was pulled forward by unseen hands into an eternal dance between love and darkness, trapped in a world where shadowy figures beckoned, their faces barely visible from within the void. My screams were swallowed as forever fell silent amidst whispers, a testament to love and the price we pay for it.